Very well. Let this abomination unto the Lord begin.
All right, so we are back. We're back. Welcome back to the Planet Express Delivery Podcast.
For Beast with a Billion Backs Part 2.
This is the second half
Beast
of...
with a Billion Backs.
Oh, you know what? I haven't...
You know, here's the thing. I don't understand. Beast with a Billion Backs. Did I miss that?
No, it's a play on... Well, there was a... What was it?
It's a Shakespearean.
Yeah. It's and it is actually speaking about the devil, or some kind of like Christian.
You're complete your thought.
Well, okay. So the Beast from the Billion Backs, like the story is, it's kind of like a devilish type thing. Has to do a lot with kind of overt sexual, like. I'm explaining it wrong. There you can look it up. Like the actual explanation is, you look at it and you're like, oh, well, that's really fucking weird. But this kind of goes in the same vein, I want to say, but has nothing to do with the actual. It's just the names taken from it.
Good talk.
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible at these talks, and especially right now. So,
well, it sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, it is a me problem.
Not a me problem.
It's a you problem as well.
You're with actually, I should know. You're right. I should know.
You're with me.
I should know.
You should know these things.
Anyway, I found the second half fascinating. Very interesting.
No, there's a lot I want to go over. I do have a few notes.
I think in the second half here, I picked up another reference that none of you will get.
Seriously?
Yeah, I think I got a second one.
All right. Well, is it far into the episode, or
it was in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Fourth quarter.
Okay.
So,
we'll
get to that when we get to it.
Notes are love the tentacle. That was the first thing I had.
Yeah.
This is a lot of this reminds me of Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Also, I didn't write down the fourth episode name title.
No, I didn't catch that either.
Okay.
Well, before we get too far in, I'll just read a quick synopsis that we have for Part 2. Yivo, a tentacle being from another universe, assimilates everyone into its world, starting with Fry.
But it's not assimilating everyone into its world. It's basically just brainwashing them.
And the rest of the synopsis. Meanwhile, Bender's new club turns out to be lame, and he enlists the Robot Devil's army to help him conquer Earth.
Okay, thank you. That actually, gives us an overarching.
All right.
Yeah.
What are we missing there?
Like I said,
a couple major thematic points that I'll discuss later.
Okay. Well, when we come to them, bring them into the forefront of the conversation.
But the tentacle monster is basically taking over the universe.
Yeah. So episode 3 started with like it was the Futurama thing. It was like 101.
Yeah.
I wonder if the binary code there spells Yivo. I would be interested in learning if it does.
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
I don't know what it spells. I didn't write down the exact numbers.
Actually, it spells boobs in binary.
Are you lying?
Of course.
So it might spell Yivo. That would be interesting if it did. It would also be interesting if it spelled boobs.
Boobs. It probably just spells 58008.
Is that a reference to anything?
Yeah, it's the code for a calculator for boobs upside down.
Yeah, boobs upside down.
Oh, no, that would be interesting.
It's going to be terrible.
So, yeah.
Terrible.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, no, like I said, my initial...
It's the year of the tiger, and they're fighting,
yes,
the tentacles.
Is in TGI Fridays, or is it...
Applebee's.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's sitting in an Applebee's in Times Square, like...
King Kong's too old to save us this time.
Yeah, and then it cuts to, like, the Oval Office, and with old King Kong.
Yes. Oh, my God, that's fucking bad.
And then, what's his face? Farnsworth and...
Wordstrom.
Words. You gonna fight.
Yeah.
About
over Diamondium.
Right.
Or Diamondium.
Right. And Nixon's like, oh, settle it like however you settle it. And they go to the death ball again.
That was a quick clip. I actually like that.
Nice death ball thing.
Diamondillium it is. Oh, no, I do. Okay, so land squid.
Yeah.
A little land squid, yeah.
They're everywhere now.
No, is that they moved on from owls?
I mean, they're still owls.
No, the owls were, I think, present in one of these episodes, too.
We talked about it the last episode.
Yeah, well, episode 1, the owls flew out of the thing. But like, the owls were a couple times in this, movie.
Right.
I love the owls.
Outside of that, I'm still going back. Okay, so the tentacles. Is no one else freaked out about the tentacle? It's very kind of rapey.
Well, yeah, because he's mating with you.
Yes. Yeah. But no, like... Okay, so my big thing... a horror movie... it's Halloween. If no one knows, we're around Halloween now. Okay, so with Halloween movies... What are you guys scared of? Do you guys watch Friday the 13th or
What's
Nightmare that? On... don't make me smack the shit out of you if you don't know what that is.
What's your point here?
Well, okay, so my favorite scary movies, like horror movies, are ones where there's like Alien, where you don't know what's in the darkness, like, and you can't stop it. And it's something you can't stop. Like, a guy in a mask, you could pull a shotgun out and shoot him right in the face.
Do you own a shotgun? Then
guns are readily available.
Your hesitation tells me that your answer is no. So, what gun are you going to use to shoot a guy in the face?
Bring a big knife.
No,
out.
Guess what? You're dead. You're dead.
Well, like a Nerf gun.
Yeah, I have the click.
Well, with a little suction cup on the end?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's not going to do anything.
You just put some cyanide on the end of it.
Yeah,
You're great.
Yeah.
I shotgunned recently. It was fun.
It is fun, and I don't like guns, but I get it.
Be aware, like, that is the... Okay, now we're going on completely. Like, someone has a gun, it's not the dumb argument, well, I need a gun. No, you like fucking guns. That's
Nate,
it.
what was your experience firing guns?
Well,
What kind of gun?
I actually hadn't shot a gun in 8 years. I had shotguns, growing up, like middle school, high school, college, and I stopped. That's a long story. We won't talk about that.
No, get into it.
No, that's a really long story. But I hadn't shot a gun in 8 years, and I went to a thing, and there was guns there, and it was pretty fun. It was fun, but it was like target shooting. It was great. Like, this is great. It was very nice. So I don't know. That's all I have to say about that.
Fair enough. That's not good. That's not conducive to the podcast.
No, it is, because they're not Suds' notes.
What do you mean? I have notes over here. Don't...
No, I have to bring it up.
Don't...
Apparently...
No, I have notes. That's all you need to know.
Still having someone else take notes for you.
I wrote...
For the record,
this is
there
my...
is a deadline that I need to leave here by.
Yes, yeah, okay. Alright,
say
we're
that,
gonna keep moving, we're gonna keep moving.
Like,
What time is it, and what time is your deadline?
Why are you enabling him?
What am I doing?
Why are you enabling
I
him?
given these notes.
You told me to use them.
No, you sat down and took them.
First of all, I know you gave me...
Okay.
Because I can see the
Do you see where
drawing.
he's sitting right now and where I'm sitting? My notes were there. He came down, sat there, took the notes.
You moved
Okay,
because
so-
you knew I
wait.
would know right away.
Am I a big dummy here?
Yes, yes.
Is the tentacle in the back of the neck a reference to something that I should get?
Not...
Like another science fiction movie
Yes.
or like...
I don't know what it is. But
I
the third
always
thing
thought
where they
it
stick
was
to
the
back of their
face
head and
huggers
they rip
from
it out
Alien.
and then something.
No. It's,
Yeah,
I know what you're
there's
talking
another
about, but I
movie. There's
don't know
another...
the specific
I
reference.
feel like I should get it.
I already said,
listeners,
Is it
please
the
shame
Matrix?
me.
Is it the Matrix?
It might be the Matrix.
No.
But
The
you don't love the Matrix. You want to get
the
divorced in the
back of
Matrix.
their head.
1990s version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. With Donald Sutherland. There's a parasitic
Donald Sutherland,
organism.
R.I.P. in peace.
Yeah. No, he's not dead. No, he's still.
What?
He's
No,
still alive.
Grandpa Don? No, he's still
Yeah,
alive and
yeah.
kicking.
There's
Oh.
a fucking organism that attaches itself to your spine. people, for the most part, panned the movie, but it actually is really good.
Did you guys ever see this movie? I saw this when I was growing up, and I've had many dreams about it, and I can't remember the title. However, there's a bunch of kids, they get taken on a school bus to the sand pit, and then they get taken through a sand pit, like underground, and then these aliens implant a little antenna, just like the thing in this episode, sticking out of the back of their neck. That's all I really remember.
What the hell is he talking about?
No, this is like...
It was really scary.
I have no idea.
It sounds terrifying, but none of us have seen
I
it.
think
I
you're
don't know
a
what you're talking about.
I think I was.
Did you grow up in a cult?
Yeah, Children of God.
Oh, God.
You ever heard-
Do you love
River
Well, I
and
grew,
Joaquin.
I grew up with River. You know.
Do you love God?
Yeah, alright, good.
Joaquin, I didn't know as well. He was a little bit older, but yeah, River and I we were good friends until he fucking.
Joaquin is the younger brother.
Yes, he is.
Oh shit. Okay.
He's the one that's still alive.
Okay, whoops.
We are getting sued so bad.
Little Nixon robot arm
Alright.
is a cool note that I took of my own accord earlier.
Your notes suck.
Does anybody remember
So
that?
here's another thing that I think I should get, but I don't get, is the I can't make it go on without me.
When did this happen in the episode?
It was some kind of attack. Oh, the tentacles attacking, and Zoidberg like falls over, and like
go
Leela's
on
running
without,
away.
and he's
like,
holding
I can't
on
make
her
it
leg.
go on without me.
I'm trying. Go on harder.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. He latches on. He's like, go on hard, faster. But like, is that should I get that?
It's
Or is
just
that just a
a
thing?
dumb joke. It's
Okay.
just a...
That's what I thought. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
wanted to make
yeah.
sure it wasn't a dummy. Like,
No, that's just a...
It's just a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was something they were like, hey, let's just have a laugh at Zoidberg's expense. Zoidberg and Leela's expense at this point.
But what about Little Nixon's robot arm?
Okay, the where he has his arms crossed on television.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's never had those arms before.
No, but it's supposed to be an allusion to whenever a president does a kind of one of the, they're having a broadcast from the Oval Office, they always sit at the desk.
What are you, some sort of presidential scholar?
No, I'm not. James is, but he can definitely confirm what
James?
I'm saying.
Yeah, that's pretty much standard.
Yeah, they sit at their desk with their hands. It's just a thing they do.
Go watch Jimmy Carter's bummer of a speech.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy. Fucking Jimmy Carter.
You know what? Not a
They made him
not
sell
a
his
terrible
peanut
president.
No, not a terrible.
when he assumed the presidency, they made him sell his fucking peanut farm.
Well, it couldn't make money off of it.
Well, Donald Trump didn't sell his entire whatever the fuck.
Dude, it's
Meanwhile-
30, 40 years later.
No, it still fucking matters.
Meanwhile,
you should not be
this-
able to profit from the presidency.
Meanwhile, this orange buffoon has a bunch of hotels.
You talking about Zap Brannigan?
Yeah.
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 Let's bring him into the conversation.
Yeah, let's get Zap in here. I have a lot of notes about Zap.
But we should bring... Fry has been assimilated by the tentacle.
Oh yeah, apparently he's the Pope now.
He's the tentacle pope of the universe.
Fuck.
Which, I want that on a business card.
The tentacle Pope of the universe.
Yeah.
that's a good card. It's a nice
That's-
title.
Well, I'm not going to put my actual job on there.
POTU. Potu.
Tabutu!
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry I did that.
But he's found also... I want to bring this part up with Colleen. When he brings her into the tentacle chapel.
Oh, it seems very serious at first.
But the bit that I love this because it speaks so perfectly to Fry. He lived with her for all of 24 hours.
Maybe.
Racked up a $6,000+ bill on the phone, on the landline.
Well, he
doing
was
dial-a
at 1-800 dial a joke.
Yeah,
Dial a joke.
that is
And
perfect.
it was over and over and over and over again.
Yes. $6,000 of dial-a jokes. There's no way. Some of those had to have been repeats.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
So, Yevo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We forgot to talk about the entity.
Yevo was living in his own universe. Mm-hmm. Apparently, we are universe Gamma, which is... I have questions about that, too.
I have questions about other things that...
But my question is, so Yevo's tentacles are going through the rift, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're all over the planet Earth. And they're all connected to different individuals.
Did we already say that he's basically raping everyone that he's talking about?
Yeah, we talked about the maiden.
Yeah, we talked about...
But, like, wait. How do the tentacles not get, like, crisscrossed and tied in knots?
Well, they do.
Only one time.
One time that
when Leela sneaks away, we'll talk about Leela later. But like, there's something bajillion or trillion. He mentions the number later on, but like, how do all the tentacles not just get tied in a giant knot? And because they're all just walking around or like going in a car and the door shuts, the tentacle sticking out of the car, and like, how does the tentacle not get like tied in knots?
Well, he's an alien life form, by the way, from another dimension. So I guess he, despite the fact that he has tons of appendages that we can't even we can't even like recognize how many appendages he has, but he has the ability to control them.
Yes, you know who else is an alien? Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's a space.
You know who else is an alien? Leonardo da Vinci in an earlier episode
I didn't
of
know
Futurama.
that.
In a later episode.
Is that later?
Oh, I just watched that episode.
Okay, it's a really good episode.
So. Oh, it's not like you host a Futurama podcast where you would know this sort of shit.
Whoops.
Yeah, I know. I just watched it, and Fry always calls him Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, so you made a reference, and then I made the same one, but I didn't know that it was
the reference.
Okay,
you were great in Titanic. The beach.
Yeah, but also not interdimensional beings or interuniversal beings. By the way, it's just like different planets.
With Da Vinci.
Da Vinci, yeah.
Yes.
This is interuniversal.
What's the guy's name? Yevo.
Yevo.
Shklee.
David Cross.
David Cross.
But
it's called David Cross from now on.
Yeah.
So David Cross is in his own universe, and. We haven't talked about the League of Robots yet.
Did we not talk
League
about
of Robots, yeah.
Did we not even mention it prior episode?
Who do we kill?
All humans?
All humans!
When do we kill all humans?
Oh, good question. Apparently they've been like delaying killing all humans.
Well, the League of Robots hasn't
hundred years
killed a human in over 800 years.
Yeah, and it was a sad Girl Scout.
It was a sad Girl Scout.
What the hell?
And that was a very sick Girl Scout. But no, I like the League of Robots. It's been parsed down, it seems, for the second half of this movie. Whereas there's like 5 of them.
5 of the... Oh, yeah, no. Well, it's like, I guess, the executive committee or whatever.
Yeah, the executive board for the League of Robots.
Oh, and did we talk about the picture, the painting?
No, we haven't yet.
The painting of... What was that robot whose head was like not a Tesla coil, but like the...
From Lost in Space.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that one that was in the background that you spotted?
The painting, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but it was like a typical, like, old school Lost in Space. Yeah.
Yeah, and the head was there's a name for that. Anyway, yeah, it was a great reference. And, like, it was like it's an old, one of the first robots?
I mean, one of the first, I would say, presentations of robots in film. I mean, they kind of did, or the most mainstream, you could say, because you look back at like what Metropolis, where there's the robots and the AI in that. But like,
can you look up on your Futurama Wikipedia page that episode to figure out the name of that robot?
I cannot because I do not have service in this house.
Here, all right.
Oh, it turns out that James has T-Mobile.
That's fine.
Which is what I have and have no service in.
Here, use my Google machine. I really want to know who this robot is.
This podcast brought to you by T-Mobile. T-Mobile. We don't work in Suds' apartment.
So, okay. So, I heard a thing. It was stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
Is the tentacle Trump?
You know what? We should send David Cross a tweet to see if the tentacle
is Trump.
Yeah, maybe he'll answer us. He might actually laugh if we ask. Like, oh god, I didn't think about it.
Oh, here it is. Okay. The Class B9M3 General Utility Non-Theorizing Environmental Control Robot, known simply as Robot, was a fictional character in the television series Lost in Space.
Of course.
So it's just called Robot.
And Robot was in an episode of Futurama.
Yeah, like in the background.
No, there was an episode based around that guy. Robot.
James?
I don't know. So here's the other thing that I wanted to talk about. And I'm like not even... I've learned, since the last episode, I've learned that like, we don't go in chronological order anymore. We just go, we just talk
now
about
we're like flying by the seat of our
So here's the thing. Bender joins a club. Fry...
The League of You Don't Need to Know.
Yeah, exactly.
Fry also joins a club/religion. And Leela comes to the rescue again.
No, Leela is the most sane person in all these.
Right. She comes to the rescue again. Yeah. So it's like...
Now, Suds might argue with that, though, because he is so angry the fact that she falls in love with Lars, who is Fry.
I'm still also angry about that. But but like, my point is, like, Fry and Bender both go join dumb clubs that don't work out like they should, but Leela comes to the rescue again. Like, is this movie an encapsulation of basically every other episode?
Well, this is a good point to bring up for this movie, because as we have already talked about with the season 5 finale, The Devil's Hands Are Idle Playthings, followed up by Bender's Big Score, we go straight from Leela and Fry beginning to reciprocate amorous feelings into, as far as we know, at the beginning of Bender's Big Score, Leela's starting a new relationship with some fucking guy. We do kind of the same thing at the...
fucking guy.
We do kind of the same thing at the beginning of this movie, where Fry is just dating fucking somebody else for shit. Like, we just ended Bender's Big Score, and it seemed like Leela had finally realized that Fry, even though the Lars version of Fry was a much more mature version of him.
Better version.
We won't say better.
He was a better version. Everyone needs to accept it and deal with it.
Dave, you're not helping right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He had more experiences, and he wasn't as dumb as Fry, although he is still Fry. But here's something that we haven't talked about, because we haven't recorded the second goddamn half of the last movie. So I have to say it now. I'm mad. Not only am I mad at Lars for not telling Fry, hey buddy, I'm you, you get the girl. Here's why I'm also mad at Lars. And I just realized this today. But Lars is a fucking asshole because he is being totally deceptive with Leela. He is straight up pretending to be somebody that he is not and forcing Leela to fall in love with him. But he is lying to her left and right about who he is.
Mike, you are dumb because you did exactly what Dave just wanted you to do.
Isn't that also like every person that Fry falls in love with? Silence.
Oh!
I didn't even hear you because I'm so mad about... I'm so mad at how badly Lars is both treating Fry and Leela. He's treating them both like they're fucking idiots.
Listen, I also just like
He's
Lars.
Treating Leela like she's a fucking moron. and just pretending to be this random guy, but he's not. He's fucking Fry. He's a fucking asshole. I hate him.
Okay.
I hate him.
Hey, everyone.
But isn't that every person that Fry falls in love with just like Colleen?
Everyone, we're going to take a quick therapy break. Elise, please bring the DSM. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is the crew from the Planet Express Delivery Podcast.
Hello.
We are just, this is a commercial break. This is a commercial break. But we'd like to inform you, if you'd like to support the show, we do have several ways that you can do that. The one in particular that we are going to tell you about today, I'm going to pass this off to James right now because he has all the information, but he will tell you right now.
Yeah, I'm the one who owns a computer.
Exactly.
Okay. So
The instructions, the notes that you have there look very simple, though. It just says, send vodka.
It says send vodka.
Yeah, to support us.
Yes, just support us. Please send vodka to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We'll find it. Don't worry.
Sure. We always do.
But if you want a more direct way to support the show, we do have a merch store through the site TeePublic, who we're affiliated with. If you would like, go to our website, planetexpresspod.podbean.com. Click on the link in the episode description, and that'll take you directly to our merch page. Once you're there, we have dozens of designs for you to choose from. You pick the design you want, pick out t-shirt, hoodie, mug, laptop case, stickers, other things that I'm probably forgetting right now.
No, that's a lot. I didn't realize we had that much even.
Oh, no.
But that's awesome. Now I'm going to go and check it out. Because
I'm going to go buy some as well.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I will as well.
I think this sounds fantastic.
Okay, guys, you pushed that a little too far. I was trying to make it fun for everyone. Now it's not.
This is the funnest thing I've ever heard.
Actually, forget this plug. We're going to buy our own merch right now.
We're buying merch. Also, though, that is not the only way you can support us. As always, we do want to hear from you on our Facebook page and on all the places you can listen to our show, Podbean being our flagship.
You could maybe rate us on iTunes.
Oh, yeah.
Which would be nice of you to do.
Yes, we love hearing from and we do have email addresses, which we'll give at the end of the show.
But any support that you guys can throw at the show is much appreciated. We are a completely DIY endeavor, and we did not expect the show to be even as big as it is, whatever modicum of success we've been able to achieve.
Yeah, I don't think we can measure it at any, not at this point.
But if you want, please do leave us a review in the iTunes store and check out our merch page on TeePublic. Again, go to planetexpresspod.podbean.com to click the link that will lead you there. And everything goes right back into supporting the show. We do not get paid for this.
No, we do not.
We lose money every episode that we do.
Technically, we'd all be bankrupt right now.
You're not already?
No, I have not filed.
I am fully in the red.
Well, that explains why our studio looks like shit.
Hey, fuck you.
I've changed my identity 6 times since we started this show.
All right, so yes, if you need any more information, there is an email address we'll give at the end of the show, and please send us money.
Just loose money,
loose change. We love it.
Sacagawea dollars.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We are recording, by the way.
We are.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm back, baby.
We're back, baby.
I'm back, idiots.
Yeah, I know.
And Dave is busy on his phone right now.
As am I.
He's looking at all his Instagram likes.
Oh, that's a good thing to do during the podcast.
That's what I do.
Ah, great.
What I do.
So,
Good Instagram likes. You got all the things with the things.
I don't have anything else funny to talk about until Robot Hell.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Look at all those likes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Right? You gotta do it. Nobody can hear me. I'm mumbling to myself at this point.
Nobody can hear anybody because we're not talking about shit.
Well, where were you guys after I left? What you were talking shit, right?
No, I was asking a real question about. Well, no, I was proposing my good idea about this episode, which is like Bender joins a thing, and Fry joins a thing, and Leela saves the day yet again. Like, isn't this Futurama in a nutshell?
Yes, it definitely is. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that being
I think I wrote a note on the second episode. And then both Bender and Fry break up with their newfound relationships.
But then they break up with each other as well. Although
After that?
Yeah, after that. It's robots can't go to heaven.
Fair.
But I want to say
But they both go into the thing, and they break up with the thing, and then they're like, Leela's around, she's awesome. I don't know. I'm sorry, listeners. I'm really sorry.
Don't judge me.
This isn't a great train of thought for me to be on right now.
Okay, first of all, you can tell how drunk we got in between the two episodes.
No, I think we're good.
No. Bullshit.
Can we talk about bootlegger soup?
Yeah. Bathtub minestrone.
I got some soup for breakfast.
Oh no!
That's when fucking Zap and Amy hook up.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
And now I have
Zap.
more.
Yeah, Zap.
I also hate Amy.
What? I love Amy. I don't like Kif.
No.
Thank
I don't
you.
mind Kif.
You pretended to like him before.
I didn't pretend at all. No, I'm not on
I've
your
said
side.
that before.
I just don't like Kif.
Everybody talk at once more.
Thank you. Fuck.
Kif is a lovable pushover. Amy just is.
Is that what
sucks.
we're going for? We're just the lovable pushover. Sorry. Nah. Sorry, guys.
Well, Amy's just a lovable doofus.
All right, another one of my notes: bowel movement questions.
Beautiful klutz.
Oh, where Professor he doesn't have to process his bowel movements anymore.
Yeah, because it goes through
some other
through
family and
into Yivo through another family, and then somehow also Kif reincorporates through Yivo through Fry's mouth.
There's a lot of questions. They're not just genitals; they are everything else, apparently.
Yeah,
I mean,
very strange.
Your genitals can't do all that.
I feel like your genitals can, and that's making me worried.
You should worry for yourself.
I can't just produce a body in a second.
I make millions of them every day.
If I hadn't
I set myself up for that.
If I hadn't seen James naked like 10 times, I would be concerned. But I know that he only has a single appendage.
Single appendage. Yeah, in the Susquehanna River. Actually, the Susquehanna River would probably make you grow.
That's true. It would
several.
Yeah, you would come out of there like a Simpsons fish.
Does everything look normal, you guys? What's this lump? What's this lump doing here?
And I'll also say, in the chapel...
Okay, the tentacle chapel.
Tentacle chapel. Tentacle porn.
Let's not get into tentacle porn.
Oh, we should definitely talk about this.
Let's not.
Who wants to go in-depth?
Fry says to Leela when she sneaks in there. Oh, good job.
Yeah,
good job.
I'm making a lot of noise.
Are you the professional sound engineer?
Yes, I am.
So Leela sneaks into the tentacle chapel, and Fry says, "How did you get past my sumo ninjas?"
That's not what he said?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I missed
Sumo ninjas.
Yes. Well, it's Fry. Why would it be anything else?
Of course it would be acrobatic sumo wrestlers.
Yeah.
They all travel with the tentacle, though.
Oh, now that's fair. The tentacle, which, again, surprisingly doesn't get tied in knots.
You're asking a lot of questions that we don't need to go in-depth on.
I'm sorry. I wanted to go in depth.
I mean, it has to knot itself.
Well, it does happen. Initially...
Is it not itself?
When
if it knots itself?
Yes.
Sorry.
Don't answer the
tongue
question.
twister. Is your tongue tied? Oh, in a knot. Right. Also, the only other notice I have in this episode is in episode 2, Mr. Wine when
the
Mr.
Keurig.
Wine, the Keurig, Mr. Wine, like Colleen goes and like puts grapes in a thing, and like wine comes out and she corks it and uncorks it. In this episode, Mr. Microscope.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of remember that, actually.
Clever. Good joke. Kept that
Yes,
on.
just pass it on.
Do you guys remember when David Cross said, "Let's heat up some leftovers and spend eternity together"?
Yes.
That was awesome.
Cool.
Do you remember
Yeah.
that?
Cool.
I remember.
Do you remember
Let's,
that?
do you remember when
I
David
got
Cross
you,
said,
buddy.
"Let's Netflix and chill"? You don't? Oh,
You
well.
gotta stop making notes for him. Seriously, just you gotta let him.
Hey, hey,
Straight up thought.
hey.
You're not helping. You're making it. You're hindering.
Do you
Are
guys?
you making him read the notes?
Do you guys?
Let's just read the notes one at a time.
I have context for my notes.
Immediately, though, as soon as he sees you have notes, he's like, "I'm reading those notes."
Hey, do you guys?
Thank you, Cinnamon.
Do you guys remember how?
Oh, we have a voice for Cinnamon now.
Do you guys remember how Leela?
Yeah, no, that's
What is it?
throwback.
Do you guys I'm gonna start over every time.
No, stop.
Do you guys remember?
Do you guys remember how Leela knew what heaven looked like?
No!
How'd she know that?
All right, put your mic down, Mike. Put it down. Put it down on the table.
What's happening?
Give me this.
Hey, do you guys remember Pirates of the Caribbean?
Give me the sheet
And how
of
there's
paper.
a reference in this episode to that movie series?
Give me the sheet of paper.
I still have notes to read.
No, you don't. You're done.
That was the last note.
You're done. You're done. Alright? You're done. Okay, take this, put it in a pocket.
This
do
is
something
the
with it.
smallest, most like sibling-esque squabble that I've
Yeah,
seen.
exactly. You're finished.
Hey,
Alright.
do you guys remember when?
No, you can't.
Hey, do you guys? Hey, do you
No,
guys?
but it is a real thing.
Hey, do you guys remember when Gore Verbinski directed the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie? That was cool.
Do you guys really think that?
All right, real talk.
Nathan, go.
So, what does Bender give up to make a deal with the devil?
Oh, you guys know the answer to this.
His firstborn
His
child.
first child. He literally.
Hey,
Dad.
He goes looking for him to sacrifice him. He doesn't give a fuck.
That's even
No
cold.
backsies.
That's even cold for me.
No backsies. Oh.
There's a lot going on. All right, and you guys actually had some questions while we were watching, too. Like, how did they get the spears to go through the... Did you guys not see the pink...
The what?
There was like a
Yeah,
pink paste on the tips
spear. Yeah.
of the spears? That's how they got them to go through.
Well,
You
no,
have
that,
no idea what I'm
No,
talking
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what
it
he's
was
talking
Bender's
about.
Bender's note. No, Fry's note
Note.
that he threw
Yeah, it was the
rift.
electromagnetic material. That's how he...
Oh, the spears that go through the second
yeah,
dimension.
exactly.
Oh, they covered
the
them
other
in,
universe.
they covered them in a slime. You
Yeah,
said?
and like
No.
a
So what they did is they
pink
took Bender's
material.
note. They took Fry's note. Not Bender's note. I'm an idiot. Took Fry's note. He folded into a paper airplane and threw it to Bender.
What was the slime they put
They
on the
didn't
spear?
do any of that.
What's no slime?
Are you shitting me? Fry is sitting in bed in heaven.
He's writing
And
a
he's
note
writing
to
a note to
Bender.
Bender.
yes, I'm aware of the episode. Don't be a condescending dick.
He throws the note
We're
through
gonna
the
keep
rift.
being condescending at this point.
And then later on, when the pirates attack
It's how they
the
get
army
through
of the
rift.
dead, is
They
this
just send hooks on ropes
No,
through.
but at
what
the
was
end,
on the blade on the
on the
edge of the hook?
fucking hook, there is like
It
a
was
pink
little like it was like a
material.
paper mache
Because
of
you
the
can't.
note.
Because if you're
that
non-organic,
Fry
you
sent.
can't go through.
Since when is iron ore not organic? It's from the fucking earth.
It was covered with
It's
the note
covered in the note.
that
Like-
Fry sent,
Biologic.
and that's why Yivo, David Cross, was so disappointed in Fry.
You remember at the end where he goes, "What is this on the end of the sword that Bender's holding?"
Again, I know the episode. Don't be a
He's
condescending
so
dick.
disappointed.
I'm not being condescending at this point.
Trying to talk about hooks here.
It's the same thing on the hook that it was on the sword.
So how did they get so much electromatter from the one note onto every goddamn hook?
I am not questioning that at this point. I'm just telling you
know.
how they got the shit through.
You know why? Because it wasn't on there because they were just fucking hooks.
Alright.
Also, here's the thing that none of you picked up on, but I did.
Get your computer out, James. We're...
Wait. Hey, guys, I have a new segment. This segment is called Things from the Episode That Nobody Noticed But Nate. And we have our very good guest here, Nate.
Hello.
Wait. Before we do that, let's wrap everything up.
No. We are in the middle of a segment.
No, we're not right now.
Do not interrupt the segment.
Okay, alright.
Sweet Sally in the alley.
Sweet Sally in the alley.
Sneaking Sally through the alley.
Sneaking Sally through the alley?
Are you fucking joking me?
No.
That's like a famous song that everyone knows.
Is it from Fish?
It's a Fish cover song.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Fish covers Robert Palmer. Famous song.
Yeah, Robert Palmer, I do know.
Yeah, Sneaking Sally through the alley. And Bender, I believe it's Bender who says, Sweet Sally. Oh, actually,
Zap.
It's Zap, that's right. Sweet Sally in the alley. Sneaking Sally. That's two things, by the way. Two things. 1, 2.
Okay, Nate's winning 2-0. Who cares?
2
Move on.
nothing.
Just everyone who cares. Move on.
End of segment.
Yeah, don't be angry.
Give it
End
to
of segment.
Just let him think he's winning something.
He is winning.
Eventually he'll leave. We'll all be better off.
No, we gotta finish this shit.
All right,
Nobody
let's wrap
needs
it up.
to leave.
Let's wrap it up and look for love closer to home.
Okay, so, everyone gets screwed in the end.
Look for love closer to home.
You got
at the end of the
something
episode.
on your beard here.
At the end of the episode, when Fry
There
comes
you go.
back, and he's like, "Oh, maybe I should look for love closer to home." And he turns around,
Yep.
and Leela is literally standing right
Yep.
there.
Oh, don't you want to comment on this? Because you are the Fry Leela.
Yeah,
I'm
because-
gonna
yeah.
be pissy about
I have comments
everything.
too. I have comments too.
Meh.
Well, isn't Fry trying to convince Leela that she'll find somebody eventually, and so will he?
Well, no, he's just trying to hook up with whoever's around.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
All right, I forget which movie this is. I think I'm still
Ladies
thinking
and
about the last one.
gentlemen, here we are.
We have been drinking for 8 hours.
For a while. Oh, not that long. For me, anyway.
5 or 6 hours.
So here's the thing. This whole episode, movie, whatever you want to call it, is encapsulated by the quote at the end. And I forget who says it. There is no...
Must be really memorable.
Very memorable. There is no great love without great jealousy.
It's Bender.
It's Bender.
Yes, he
There's
goes
no
through a whole
great love without great
monologue
jealousy.
about what love really is, which I actually kind of agree with him completely.
Let's talk about that.
Why shouldn't we talk about that? Does anyone
I'm
want to
asking
argue
you
against?
to
Why
talk
are you
about it.
asking that question?
I'm looking around. Does
No.
anyone want to argue with that?
I mean, nobody spoke up. Like I think.
Yeah,
like,
because
this is
everyone was going.
this is just a conversation between you and Nate.
Shit.
Wait, Nate, ask the question.
They might be
I made
right.
a statement.
I think you should
Okay,
go
Nate.
for it.
I know. So the statement is: there's no
when
great
everyone
love.
stays
Make your
quiet.
statement.
No
When
great
everyone
love
stays
without great
quiet.
jealousy.
What do we
Like
have?
what? Like I think it's very emblematic of like the whole TV show and Fry and Leela's relationship. Like it is a great love, but there is great jealousy.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of great somethings going on.
Oh my! Are you talking about like fucking what's his faces like penis extending?
What? Wait, what? What are we doing?
Wait, by the way, did you guys see the
The
guy?
robot that Bender is
Calculon.
Calculon's penis extending surgery. Yeah.
Oh,
Do-
the doctor
do-
toss.
You guys remember the guy
Condom
that,
hands.
that used Fry's penis to sign the petition?
Hey, can I use your pen?
I mean, the last movie?
Yeah, but he was in this one as well. I don't know. He was just.
no, he's in the background.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. No.
So anyway,
Yeah,
no
that's
great love,
awesome.
no great.
yeah, you're welcome for that little tidbit of information.
You're not trying that hard.
Nate,
Do we...
do you
Okay,
have
so
anything
can
else to
we...
say?
I'm just disappointed in all of you.
I'm disappointed in us, too.
Yeah, no, I've heard it.
Can we move
I'm
on
with
to
them.
Slurmies now, or does anyone else have, like, stuff that...
No, I'm
we
good.
should do
Let's
that.
let's do slurms.
Wait, I do have a legit question. This is gonna sound really stupid.
It's not a legit question.
It
then.
couldn't possibly.
No, it's good. hear me out. Like, how does this episode end? Like, where
how does this end?
Yeah, where are we left off?
No, we basically...
They're going back to Earth.
Yeah, that's it.
For what?
Fucking tacos. What do you mean, why?
I love tacos.
There's no... It's not like the last episode that...
It's not so much connected to the next movie. Okay.
They just kind of go on.
Well, you know what? Why doesn't everyone just keep yelling at me and making fun of me for asking?
We fucking will!
Yeah, actually, I'm for that.
All right.
And you are the guest. Have your slurms.
Slurms?
Yeah.
Wait, let me get the chart up.
Yeah. Well,
no, I'm going to think about it.
Hey, wait. Don't think or talk about it until James gets the chart out, because we're not ready until then.
I'll think about it.
No, we're good. Just talk slowly.
No, I'm going to think about it to myself. I'm not going to say anything.
No, come on. You got to say something. Mumble to yourself, at least, so we have some kind of audio.
Okay. I mean, if you're a listener of the podcast, I've been a guest before, and
nobody remembers you.
Suds' cat is making a lot of noise over there.
He's using the shitbox.
He's not.
Don't mind him.
He's not. He's clawing around on a rope.
Your
shitbox.
So, I love the show. I have very strong feelings about themes in the show and characters. Again, Bender, only in it for himself. Yeah,
continue.
Drop things.
Don't call attention to it.
Bender's only in it for himself. Fry is a dumb idiot. Leela is a smart idiot. And other people exist. You know...
That's a pretty fair analysis of everything that's happened.
Yeah.
Good assessment. For the past 6 years.
There you go.
So, you know, like... I like this movie as a whole. I also like the episodes individually. I like how things tie together. It's very nice. And I really like how they highlight Bender and Fry, I think, in this movie overall. Wait, don't laugh at me.
I'm just really high. I'm sorry.
Great.
You stop egging him on.
He's going to get it 5 slurmies. So.
It's existing.
I like Bender and Fry.
You too.
And their storylines. Leela is also interesting because Leela is like the aggressive save the day Leela in this movie. Yeah. Kif and Amy and Zap are exactly that. Like they are the B plot to this.
Yes, they are.
Series. So I don't know. I probably 4.5.
Okay.
Really?
You know, in this one, unlike others, like Fry and Leela don't become what they should be. And I think there's another movie where they do.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That would be a very good movie for me. I like it a lot. But in this one, like, I really like the character arcs, and 4.5 out of 5.
Okay,
very good.
All right, I'm gonna make giggles worth over here.
Giggles.
No, I need to go last.
No, you're going next, buddy. I'm putting you on the spot.
Yes. I'm still thinking.
Where are your notes?
Scrubs,
Elise,
yes, go next.
do you want to help him out with the?
I don't need notes. I don't need notes, but I would like for one of you two to go before me.
Okay, this is not one of my favorite of the movies. It's fairly mid-range for me. There's a lot of good bits in it, but overall, I don't know. It feels almost like it's a standalone thing, but the best parts of this for me are David Cross as
David Cross is very good.
A polyamorous tentacle monster from another universe.
All right, so look, I gotta say something here when you say the polyamorous thing, which I brought up earlier in the argument about Colleen. How is David Cross polyamorous and Colleen not polyamorous?
Yeah.
I never said she wasn't polyamorous.
Okay.
And for the record, I think both of you are using polyamorous incorrectly.
Okay. All right.
In any case, 3 Slurmies.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I guess I'm going next because
Scrubs is a...
Yes.
Scrubs
is the perfect name for him right now.
Yeah.
I just need a little bit more time to finalize my
I'm
thoughts.
going to give you maybe a couple.
Do we need to take a break? Let's take a commercial break right
No,
now.
no,
We're not doing it.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna do my for this. I'm gonna not disagree or agree with either Nathan or James with this. I think this is an alright episode.
My name's not Nathan.
It's David Nathanson.
David Nathanson over here.
Yeah.
I like this episode, not a lot, but I do like it. There are a lot of funny jokes, especially my favorites, which I probably pointed out at some point. But my leg feels funny, like shit like that. Like I think those like tiny jokes, but the story in general is kind of just like this loose, put together, haphazardly, and there are things going on that I don't necessarily. I'm like, that's dumb. Like we've already seen Fry deal with relationship. We just saw in the last movie a whole Fry Leela debacle. Like, why am I seeing it again? Why are we? What's going on here with this? But I would give this probably a 3.75, if anything, just because of the humor alone. And the animation is really good for the most part. Outside of that, I can't really cite anything else.
Very good. Before Scrubs goes, I just want to say, like I'm walking into this, I didn't watch it before today.
Well, that's how we do it now.
Well, no, other episodes that I've guessed it on, I watched it earlier and I processed it, and I had an opportunity to think about it in the larger thematic things.
Pass me the whiskey.
So for this one, I know the movies are all tied together in a way. So I in the snapshot that I got of the movie's resurrection, I like the show. Scrubs.
Giggles, go ahead.
All right, so
Giggles Mitchworth.
I'm gonna give my Slurmies, but I'm gonna give them as if it was one of my favorite comedians of all time.
Just don't do that.
Giving Slurmies for this episode.
Just don't.
Well, you got to give the Slurmies out to
the monster fuck.
It's the monster.
The monster fuck. The graveyard fuck.
Who are we shouting out to now? They should be aware.
They did the hickory dickory monster fuck.
Oh.
Hey, I like this show. What is it called? Futurama. Hickory Dickory Dock. Fry and Leela. She should suck his cock.
Oh my God! Stop! Just stop.
That's the end.
Stop.
That's the end.
You're done.
This is the end. We're done.
Fucking rate it.
This podcast is over.
We're done. We're done.
You know what?
Crying. He's so embarrassed.
That's more clever than I thought he was going to do.
I thought it was going to be.
I sat here thinking about it for 10 minutes and I still had nothing. That was all I had.
Just rate the fucking. Rate the.
I feel so bad that I said she should suck his cock.
Give me the Slurpees.
After all the shit you have been talking on Lars, and what is wrong with you?
Who is Lars?
Hey, I think Fry and Leela, they should be together forever. Hey!
No, stop.
Stop that. Stop
Just slurm it.
Stop that.
We're done.
I don't remember anything about this episode 3 slurms. I don't know.
That's
like
your
average.
I don't know what
It
happened.
was good. I liked it, but I can't remember any of it. It was 3 slurms. It's good.
I hate myself right now.
How high are you?
Oh, very.
Very fucking high.
Yeah.
Who should I blame for this?
Oi, don't put this on the internet.
This one over here?
I didn't do anything.
The one who's in my seat, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
that
honestly,
You're sitting in that middle cushion the whole time.
I graced you with
The
my
whole
presence.
time.
Like, fuck you.
50% of this
You could be sitting.
podcast
Do you want to
appeal
sit?
is
Fucking
the
Do you want to
amusement of our audience with our
No,
chronic
do you
want to
substance
sit?
abuse.
Do you want to sit?
What is this
All right.
crosstalk that's going
All right.
on over
Hey.
there?
If you wanted straight Futurama, listen to another better podcast.
Do we have any plugs? There's no plugs.
Oh, no. On our way out here. All right. We're going to clean it up. Okay.
No plugs.
As always,
No plugs.
you can follow me on Instagram at Deadwolf's House.
Ciao.
Follow me on Twitter at Gorilla Karate.
Mike E. Suds.
I don't want to be associated with this podcast in any way.
You'll be back on. You'll always be back. You always come back. So don't
ghost.
lie.
Just like Fry and Leela.
I am Ghost Boy.
Oh!
Nice try.
All right, Dave, shut it off.
Off you go, apparently.